So Promise Ring dropped. That was going
Yes,
crazy. How was that time for you?
yes. You know, when I think back on it, I really didn't understand the impacts of Promise Ring. I'm gonna be honest. I just found out the impact of Promise Ring like last year.
Really?
I'm gonna be. This is so real because I did a whole bunch of like random stuff last year. I showed up to some of these events and everybody's like, "Yeah, get on the stage," and I'm like, "What? What do you mean?" They want to hear Promise Ring. I get on stage, everybody's going crazy, and it happened every single time I showed up somewhere random.
Mm.
And so in my mind, I'm like, do people really like? Is this like that kind of song? And they're like, yes,
Yeah.
it is. Like you're Tiffany. Like in my eyes, you started this trend where the girls was cool with wearing the colors, and we had the bob and all of that. Like I wanted to be just like you, and I hear that from a lot of people who grew up listening to my music. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. But it always surprises me, because during that time I really didn't feel. I was feeling a lot. I was feeling not good enough. I was feeling like, okay, I just, I've been recording this album for so long. I got signed to Columbia when I was like 10 years old, and I'm recording this album. And, of course, my voice, changed from then to Promise Ring. Some of these records, I'm glad I work with the producers I work with. Like, these are, legendary producers, but I just don't feel like we should mix the songs that I did as a teenager with the songs that I did as like just a little kid, because my voice doesn't match.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like it doesn't reflect where I am now as a teenager. But they still pushed it out, they still mixed it, and I was just kind of like, I was sad.
Yeah.
I was sad during that time. I just wanted, yes, I was sad. Like I told you, I didn't understand the impact of Promise Ring.
Mm-hmm.
So in my mind, I just kind of wanted to move past everything to get to new music that reflected Tiffany the teenager.
Mm-hmm.
But, didn't
Wow.
really get to that part.